It's your boy, Punch in the building, man. Shout out to the guys, man. We got a lot to talk about tonight, bro. A lot to talk about tonight. The Canelo Alvarez fans say he should get his get back against Bud. Yeah, no, get y'all get back. We want y'all want y'all man to get in there and get cooked again. We talking about that tonight. There's no way you can convince me that Sebastian Fundora did not duck Thurman, bro. He knew he was about to get cooked. We talking about that tonight. The Haneys, they starting to look a little nervous, bro. And the closer we get into this fight, I see more and more sweat beads building up on their foreheads, bro. You know we're talking about that tonight. So you know the rumors is already starting right now, bro. They starting already, man. Now they saying Bud might get the winner of JANIBEK versus Lara, bro. We will see, man. I'm gonna take it with a grain of salt. You know what I mean? We'll take that. We'll take that with a grain of salt. We ain't gonna really take that shit serious right now. But that and much more tonight on the Punch Talk Show. So like always, man, I'm gonna roll up and then we're gonna get into it. Shout out to the one cat that's in here so far, man. I hope the rest of the family be in here later, man. But today, right now, it's just us. Oh, now I got nobody in here. All right, so look, this is how we do. This is how I do things on the Punch Talk Show. If I start a live, right, and I don't got nobody in the room with me, I'll sit here and talk my shit for about 10 minutes. If nobody come in here during those 10 minutes, I'm shutting this shit down. I'm gonna do whatever else, man, than sit here and waste my time talking to nobody. So we gonna get into this shit, even though there's nobody in here to hear it. So let's go to the first topic. Now maybe I should save that one. We're gonna talk about we're gonna talk about the Haneys first. We'll get into the Haneys first. All right. So look, you know we got Devin Haney and Brian Norman Jr. coming up. They coming up. It's getting closer and closer. And I see one side far more confident than the other. Debo, Dab, and the rest of them cats looking like they ain't even ready to get it cracking, man. They look like they putting on all this muscle and shit. You know, they acting like Devin Haney is gonna come out and knock Brian Norman Jr. out. And listen, man, we all know one thing unanimously. Devin Haney don't got no knockout power, so I don't see the point of putting on so much muscle. But if he gonna put on all this muscle, man, let's see if he can move with all that muscle on him. Because we already know Norman Jr. can move with all that muscle on him. Listen, this is one of them situations. If somehow Devin Haney could pull this off, which I don't think he can, that if he goes up here and for first fight at 47 with a monster like Norman Jr. and actually dominate him the same way he did Regis Prograis, which I don't think he gonna do. I don't. Oh, I got somebody in the building. Shout out to the one guy that's in here watching Punch Talk. What up, bro? We talking about the Haneys right now. We talking about the fear that I see in the Haneys' eyes, the nervousness, man. I think they know they done bit off more than they can chew. I think they realize that they got a killer in the house, bro. You know what I mean? You the only nigga in the chat, RC. Ain't nobody else in here right now, but the niggas will be in a second. Hopefully. I don't know. You know, it'd be sometime with this YouTube shit, man. Sometimes niggas come in quick. Sometimes niggas don't come in for the first fucking half hour. I usually will give it 10 minutes. I'll give it 10, 20 minutes before the homies start coming in. Shout out to you, Mark. What up, bro? See, here they come. The guys is coming in now, man. Well, what are we talking about now that you in the building? Now that everybody's starting to come in now, is I'm talking about the Haneys, bro. The closer that we getting. If you've been watching the interviews they've been giving. You know, the Normans, I've been watching it all. I've been following it from the Norman side, and I've been following it from the Haney side. And you know how I think it's interesting that it's a father-son duos fighting each other, and one side look far more confident than the other. Now we're gonna talk about the Haneys first. Now, are we noticing all the weight Devin Haney's putting on? Are we noticing all the muscle? Like, are you saying the way he's training? You know, throwing the ball, throwing out that fucking heavy ass medicine ball against the wall with the right hand. Like, it's looking like he's preparing to try to land that right hand on Norman Jr. because we know Norman Jr. got the vicious left. But my question is, here's my question, okay? Is we all know one thing, like unanimously, we know one thing. What's that we know? Haney ain't got no punching power. So what's the point of all the muscle? Why are you working on strength? Like, listen, power, that's you born with it or you're not, bro. It's not something you can generate. It ain't not something you can train for. It ain't something you can put in your body. Now, you know what I mean? You can't be, you know what I mean, pillow fisted 1 second and then you think, oh, I'm move up a couple more fights. And now all of a sudden I'm be blitzing everybody out of the ring. Bro, it don't work that way. So I think you're training wrong for this fight. Now listen, I tried to get into the fight game when I was a kid, bro. I hated weight cutting, bro. That shit was horrible. So that's why I ain't choose boxing as my profession. Otherwise, I think I would have done okay. But like, bro, I didn't like weight cutting. That shit was whack. You know what I mean? So to see fighters who used to cutting so much weight try to put so much on so fast, bro, is he gonna be able to move with all that extra muscle? Is he gonna be able to move with all that extra muscle, bro? Because we don't know. We really don't know, like, you know what I mean? Because I mean, Haney is putting on a lot of muscle, bro. And it seems like he's trying to go power for power against Norman Jr. And that's a bad fucking idea when you don't have none, right? I mean, honestly, that's really a bad idea. Shout out to the wifey in the building. What's up, girl? How you doing tonight? So, you know, I think that's a horrible fucking idea to try to go in there and go power for power against a power threat, like a known power threat going up against somebody who's not known for power. Who gonna win that battle if you try to fight him at his game? I think this is gonna be one of those situations because we rained down so much hellfire about that Ramos fight. Haney gonna come out here and try to stand with this dude, bro. That's a terrible idea. Now listen, man, I don't want you to run like you did with Ramos, but at the same time, standing in there with that nigga is also a bad idea, don't you think? But what my point is about this whole thing about the Haneys, man, is that, you know, they calling in, you know, Bill Haney calling all over the world again, you know, and trying to everybody calling him Debo Dev now. Debo was a knockout artist. Debo was a bully. Everybody was scared of Debo. I don't think nobody's scared of this time. And I ain't be taking no shots. It's just like, bro, ain't nobody scared of Haney, man. Haney ain't no power threat. Power threats are feared. You know what I mean? Technical geniuses like Terrence Crawford, those niggas are feared. But like niggas like you're a great boxer, but you ain't no Debo. Nah, nigga. The last nigga I could think that was putting Debo type of fear in motherfuckers before he got exposed was Deontay Wilder, bro. Nobody else was knocking everybody the fuck out like that to the point where niggas was actually scared to get in the ring with him. Only Wilder is the only nigga I've seen put that type of Debo, that type of, that mentality, that Broad Street bully mentality, you know what I mean, into a fight. Like, nigga, Devin Haney ain't putting that type of fear in nobody, bro. Like, they're not scared of your power. That's why Ryan Garcia was so happy you stood there with him, because he knew you ain't had the power to knock him the fuck out. He ain't really tried, like, listen, look at how Ryan Garcia fought Tank, and look how he fought you. Zero fear against, oh shit, I gotta keep this hand up so before I get knocked out. Even Rolly dropped his ass. Like, you know what I mean? Power threats are dangerous. Those are even whack ass Rolly. Power threats are dangerous. Niggas who ain't power ain't dangerous, man. So you going in here with a nigga who just put a motherfucker. They literally had to stretch with a nigga out. You know what I mean? They had to stretch with him out. And you gonna get in there with this nigga? Man, if all right, I will. I got you, babe. All right, so listen to this. You going? Do we take, like, yo, bro? I'm like, nah, man. At first I was like, man, Haney might try to come out here and do something stupid like standing there with this nigga. But at the same time, nigga, after we seen in New York, nigga, it's like, bro, maybe not. This nigga might really just do that again. Like, and Norman gonna have to cut the ring off, and I think he gonna be, even if you try to do that, because Norman got the footwork to cut the ring off, he gonna catch you with one of them fucking hooks trying to get up out of there. Like, remember what Roman Villa did to Rashidi Ellis? I see that happening to you if you try to move around like that. Like, you gonna get caught one of them fucking right hands trying to move out the way, bro. And he gonna lead you right towards one of them right or left hands, bro. And he gonna put your ass down. You can't convince me, nigga, that if Norman hit this dude flush on the chin, it's not gonna put him down, man. You can't. There's no way. His chin been exposed already. That jaw is glass. It's glass. Nigga, Ryan Garcia, why would you in the first 5 seconds? You can scream steroids all you want. Anybody who landed a stiff shot on Devin Haney gonna wobble his ass if you got some power. That's a fact. Like, all the Devin Haney fans and y'all can say what y'all want to say, nigga. But what I seen was flush shots. He wasn't eating those. He wasn't eating those, bro. And I be damn. So that's what make me think that there's no way he gonna stand there. But putting on all this weight, bro. What if it slow down your movement? I hope you really sparring a lot of niggas at this size to get used to it, bro. Before you try to get in there with Norman Jr. with all that muscle on you, dog. Because I think it's unnecessary, bro. I thought you was gonna try to come in there fast and thin and slick. Nigga, you look like you trying to bulk up to the same size as Norman Jr. and go in there for a slugfest, nigga, like a power for power fight. Like, bro, but you don't got no power, man. That's a bad idea. That's a very fucking bad idea. In my fucking opinion, bro. Like, hey, maybe I could be wrong. Listen, man. One thing I will say about Devin Haney, bro. That nigga is a good boxer. Like, so he don't really need to fight nobody like that, right? He don't need to fucking nigga put on a whole bunch of muscle and get in there and try to, you know what I mean, outpower you, bro. It don't make no sense to a nigga who ain't a power threat, bro. It don't, man. Like, you can't train power. You just can't. It's impossible. Or every boxer would have it, right? If you could train power, they all would have power, right? If that was something you could train, no. That's why there's power threats, and that's why there's niggas that'll whoop your ass over 12 rounds, man. You just gotta accept the type of fighter you are. Like, and the way the nigga is training, if you've been paying attention, hey, bro, the shit don't look like it's gonna matter, man. It look like it's all gonna benefit Norman Jr. I was like, again, no hate, man. I could be wrong. This is just what I feel from how I've seen him in his last couple fights and the way he fought, the way I see the nigga training now. The nigga's training like he's trying to stand there with this nigga, bro. Like, and that shit is crazy. Absolutely crazy to me. But, you know, the Brian Norman Jr. looked extremely confident, man. I mean, he's dripping with confidence, man. That's always a good sign if you betting on that nigga. But a scary sign if you not. You know what I mean? The Haneys, I ain't really like they ain't really been doing all. It's only the dad talking. It's only Bill. Like, you gotta take that nigga. He's supposed to gas his son up. So there ain't really no point to even try to even break down what the hell he talking about. Because, you know, concerning Devin's always the best fighter in the world. Living legend. Debo, don't no one want to fight him. Scariest nigga on the block. Nigga, get the fuck out of here with all that bullshit, man. We know the truth. Nigga, Ryan Garcia wobble the shit out of him. Glass jaw. That still don't mean you're not a great fighter, but glass jaw, nigga, glass jaw. Yeah, I stand on that. Like, you know what I mean? But, again, the Normans look extremely confident, bro. Like, from both sides, dad and the son, the son's matching the dad's confidence, man. You know what I mean? We ain't getting that from the Haney side, man. We ain't getting much from Devin. We getting it all from Bill, as usual. But Devin need to get out here and show me that you confident. You look like you preparing hard and you training, like, you know, for the fight real good. But nigga, you don't look like you confident in winning. Oh, your fanboys online, they all saying all this dumb shit. They saying a bunch of dumb shit. I don't know what it is with Devin Haney fans. Them niggas, I don't know what the fuck they think they be saying, but they thought that Ramos fight was the greatest fucking fight in the world. Like, you know what I mean? They thought that was one of the greatest boxing performances. They tried to equate that shit. There was a nigga on Twitter today that equated that Ramos fight to what Bud just did to Canelo Alvarez, bro. Like, hold up, man. For that to work, nigga, that nigga had to throw some punches, bro. Nah, nigga, they threw like 100 punches for that whole fight. Miss me with that bullshit, nigga. You look scared as hell to get punched. And that was Ramos, a nobody who nobody gave a fuck with horrible footwork, who chased you all night, couldn't catch you to save his motherfucking life. That's why you did that. You thought you was going to coach your way into a Ryan Garcia rematch, and then wow, boom, shock. Broly beats Ryan, stuns everybody. Fucked up y'all fight. But y'all both were so trash that night, nigga. Nobody would have wanted to see you niggas fight anyway. I didn't understand why y'all both needed tune-up fights to begin with. Should have just got back in the ring with him immediately. He feels like, nigga, he cooked you. You feel like he cheated you for the win. But y'all both need tune-up fights before y'all get in, and y'all both fucked up. You put on this fucking snore fest, and Garcia lost. It blew up in y'all fucking faces, bro. Now you getting in the ring with Brian Norman Jr. Woo! Hey man, I don't doubt your guts. You got guts, motherfucker. I give you that. But I ain't so sure about this one. And these are the type of fights that I love in boxing. I can't see a clear-cut winner because they both have an advantage in their own way. You know what I mean? Norman Jr. has an advantage. Devin Haney has an advantage. Niggas can say whatever they want to say about, oh, Norman Jr. didn't look too good 3 fights ago. That's part of evolution. See, that's what I'm saying. One nigga is growing. He's still evolving. Devin looked like he hit the ceiling, nigga. And if he don't evolve in his next fight, nigga, Devin hit the ceiling. No, I mean, I think Devin hit the ceiling during that Lomachenko fight, to be honest. And it's like, damn, bro, you was up there weight bullying, bigger than everybody down there, and that little motherfucker gave you a bang. But if you want to compare size-wise, right? If you want to compare size-wise, then shit, he should have really cooked Loma, but Loma could box his ass off. And the only reason Loma lost that fight was because he didn't win that 12th round. I'm telling you niggas right now, Lomachenko won that 12th round, and shout out to Devin for winning that 12th round. Lomachenko won that 12th round because it definitely came down to that. Loma would have been champion. That's why he didn't win. He lost that 12th. He won the 11th. If he did box just as good in the 11th as he did in the 12th, I mean, we did box as good in the 12th as he did in the 11th, nigga, Loma would have won that shit. The fact that he won the 11th, lost the 12th, lost in the fight. Big fact. But anyway, like, Norman Jr. got scary power. He's fast, got a good chin, footwork, will stand there and slug with you. Sincerely on Fight Show does that. And can take an ass whooping and keep coming forward and adjust in the fight. Devin Haney showed me he got very slick boxing skills. He's fast. He got a great jab, great footwork, decent IQ, but his jaw, that jaw suspect. And we all know it. And I'm saying it, yes, the nigga's jaw is glass. So even though he got all that skill, if you can break through that skill and get a clean shot on him, like what happened to Rashidi Ellis, bro, it's gonna be a hard night. That's why I wanted to see that Tank fight so bad. That ain't never gonna happen, but that's why, because I wanted to see if Tank was gonna catch you, nigga. He got the skill and the footwork and the power to catch you, and the speed and the IQ to catch you. And I think Brian Norman has the footwork, the power, the speed, and the IQ to catch Devin Haney. So I want to see what Devin Haney we're going to get. If we get the moving around Devin Haney, Norman's going to track him the fuck down. If he tries to stand there, we all know how that's going to turn out. We don't even got to think about it, speculate, or guess. Nigga, we know what's going to happen if he tries to stand there. Because we seen it with Ryan Garcia. Say what you want to say. Steroids, blah, blah, blah. Clean shots, put his ass down. Wobbled him in the first couple seconds of the fucking fight. Wobble. Damn. We all know Ryan Garcia got a left hand. Why he just hit you that flush? If Norman Jr. do that to you, you're going down, dog. And this is how it is. Like, again, you don't have to fight the fight of your life to beat this nigga. The fight of your life. And I'm talking about the way Crawford just fought Canelo, that's how Haney's going to have to fight Norman Jr. to win. If he don't, nigga, it's going to be a snore fest. We're going to boo him because he's going to run all night. Nigga already gonna get knocked out. There's no in between. None. Like he has the ability to come out and whoop Norman Jr.'s ass with the skill that he has. The problem is his chin. Is he gonna be able to eat the shots like how Bud ate Canelo shots? Is Haney gonna be able to eat them shots? We'll see. Is he gonna be able to take away all Norman Jr.'s tools? He has the skills to do it. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna cap. Like I said, I never had a problem with Devin Haney, the boxer. It was just that lawsuit shit. That was some soft ass shit. But as far as boxing skill, the nigga's in the elite. He is. You know what I mean? But again, I'm going to keep saying it. I like everything about Devin Haney. But that chin, he got heart. He got charisma. He need more charisma because the nigga don't talk enough. If he could talk the way his dad could talk, Devin Haney be a motherfucking star. Am I lying? But he never say nothing. Let his dad do all the talking, and his dad put him in fucked up positions the same way he did with Ryan Garcia. I'm sending my son in there to go kill him. Bro, your son can't punch his way through a wet paper bag. He ain't killing shit. And you knew this. So what did he do? He went out there trying to impress his father and got knocked down 3 fucking times. See? Don't do that this time. Debo Dev. Hey, Debo Dev. Don't take that to heart, my guy. Don't think you really Debo and try to go in there and try to blitz this nigga and get knocked the fuck out. But that's what's gonna happen, Debo Dev. All right, Debo? Because Debo is a fearsome motherfucker. Everybody was scared of him. Hey, Debo was the Broad Street bully, the neighborhood bully. We all know every neighborhood, every hood got a Debo in it, nigga. That was the whole point of his character. Nigga, every hood a Debo exists. We all know that if you from the hood. We know this. Nigga, Haney, you ain't from the hood, bruh. You ain't have to contend with Debo. Like, the Debo of my hood, his name was S.E. Will, nigga. It was the motherfucker that lost a big, powerful, black, he looked like the Thing, but black. Big motherfucker. Crackhead motherfucker. And if he wanted something from somebody, he walked up to you, knocked you the fuck out, and took it. I swear to God. Got shot in the face like 3 times, kept doing the same shit. Every hood has a nigga like this. You know what I mean? But if you born in Henderson, Nevada, if you from a place like Henderson, Nevada, if you ever seen Henderson, Nevada, there ain't no Debos in Henderson. Hell no. Hell no, there ain't no Debos out there. You know what I mean? So nigga, you can't be Debo if you never had to contend with a Debo. Like all of us from the hood had to do. We all had to stand our ground with a motherfucker like that. If you wasn't no bitch, because if you was a bitch, he took everything from you every day. So you had to stand your ground. You feel me? Did you have to go through that? Your dad probably did. Your dad from the hood, he probably ran across a couple Debos, but did you have to do that, Devin? I don't think so, my nigga. You know what I mean? So that's why I laugh at the Debo Dev shit. But you Debo Dev, nigga. So if you Debo Dev, nigga, there's gonna be no running in this fight against Norman Jr., right? No running, nigga, at all. All right. Show me that. Go in there and slug with this nigga. Nigga, go in there and I want you to go in there and straight slug with him. Go slug with that nigga, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I'm talking about Arturo Gotti and Mickey Ward. Go do that. Go do that. You know what I mean? Go have a war like Hearns and Marvin Hagler. Go have one of them type wars there. You and Brian Norman, go get y'all shit on, bro. Go ahead, go stand there and just slug with this nigga. Show me something. Show me that you're glad that this jaw ain't glass, which I think it is, which I know it is, which I've seen it is. But go out there and try to just stand there and slug, baby. No running. Don't do that Ramo shit. But we know that ain't gonna happen, nigga. I'm trolling. I'm trolling right now, Devo Dev. You know, and I know you ain't gonna go in there and stand with Norman. You're not. You're gonna do the Ramos thing. We all know it. We all know it. Only niggas who think you're gonna stand there, really wholeheartedly believe it, is your most devout fans. The cult-like niggas, man. Them niggas on Twitter. Them niggas. They believe you're gonna wholesale stand there, just like they believe Boots is one of the best fighters in the world. The niggas are delusional fucking weirdos. Understand? Greg Hackett's lame ass who got like 1,000 losses and like 5 wins is out here talking about Boots gonna have to be God to get niggas respect. Y'all, they try their hardest to put that nigga on the same level as Crawford, don't they? Oh, they try hard, don't they? Oh, that nigga's a wannabe so bad. Oh, he wanted to be Terrence Crawford so bad. Oh my God, I never seen like the hate, the envy. Oh, that's out of control right there with Boots, nigga, and all them niggas over there. See, this is why I'm happy I'm not a Philly nigga, bro. They glaze a lot. See, nigga, yeah, listen, if there was we ain't got no great fighters in Pittsburgh, okay? But I guarantee you this. If we did, if I had a pound for pound fighter from Pittsburgh right now, and he got to the pound for pound list in the same path that Duran is doing right now, do you think I would be a fan of him right now, or do you think I'd be raining hellfire on him the same way? I'm a fan of boxing first. I don't give a fuck where you from. And if you try to cherry pick your way to the top, I don't give a fuck what state you from. You could be from my same hood, nigga. And I'm still going, I could know you. I could grew up with you. And I'm still like, bro, you cherry picking your way to the top, nigga. If I knew you, I'd tell you that, nigga. Like, bro, what the fuck is you doing, man? Go fight somebody for real, man. Like, yeah, you popular as hell. Yeah, you making mad money, but nigga, you ain't fighting nobody. What the fuck is you doing? I'm not going to kiss his ass to get interviews. You feel me? Because I only know how to be me, bro. All right. But I personally don't think Devin Haney going to win that fight. I see the nervousness coming off both of them. Like, y'all can call me crazy if you want to. You know what I mean? But yeah, I do see that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I wish Pell was in here so we could have this conversation. I put the link up. Pell come right up. Pell will come right up and we have a great conversation right now. He missing a good episode of Punch Talk tonight, bro, because I don't talk about the Haneys too often. Not no more. They don't really give me much to talk about. But the fight's coming up and I've been following them and I'm starting to do research. I'm starting to pay attention. And you know how meticulous I am when it comes to that shit. You know what I mean? So then I'm starting to notice some things. I'm noticing things now. So now I'm starting to see, because you know I like to bet on this shit. But I do my research before I bet. I don't just say I think he gonna win and I bet on him. No. I research fighters first and then I bet. Like I said, bro, I bet on Boots. Nigga to knock dude out in the first round, fucking won. Just on some lucky shit. That wasn't like, because I didn't want him to win. I just bet on him. Like, he gonna, all right, let's do first round knockout just in case. If this out by some miracle he could knock this nigga out in the first round. I didn't think dude was gonna come out that fucking nervous, be that goddamn scared. Knocked him out in the first round. Hey, 500 extra bucks to me. I like that. That's what I made on top of my bet. You know what I mean? So it was a total of like 800. But yeah, man. So I was happy I made money, but I was still mad at the outcome. And there was a lot of motherfuckers out here talking about we look lame for hating on Boots after the win. We should be giving him his credit, but I can't give you credit for a bum. I can't give you credit for Lemos. Sorry, Lemos lost that fight before he even got in the ring, and that's the shit I don't respect about you, dog. Because you're supposedly too skilled. But don't get me started on him. I have a specific set of topics that I'm going to run through tonight, and I ain't gonna get derailed by lame ass Puss in Boots. So on to the next topic. Rumor is starting already. Crawford getting the winner of Lara versus JANIBEK. Now, my inside source, my guy, everybody know who he is if you're a fan of the channel, says that's cap, but want to be undisputed again. Only way he's going to fight somebody at 160 is if somebody get 3 of them belts, or become the undisputed champion. He go down there and challenge that nigga. He want the big money fights. I agree. So I think more than likely than that. I don't think that's gonna happen personally. You know what I mean? I don't. But I gotta talk about it because nigga Terrence Crawford's my guy, and we all do want to know who the nigga's gonna fight next because it's already been proven. It's already been made clear the nigga's not retiring. So when niggas say I'm coming back for 2 more fights, well now it's time to see who this nigga gonna fight next. You understand? So I think he'll cook either one of them. Lara, you too fucking old. I think JANIBEK gonna catch you with a hard one, put you down. Yeah, you ain't gonna do JANIBEK like you did whack ass Danny Garcia. So I hope that win didn't go to your head because dude ain't never been good for real. Another overrated bum. JANIBEK is young, hungry, and dying to fight a real opponent. And Lara, you're a good name to have on his resume. Or the next victim. You know what I mean? So yeah, Punch is taking JANIBEK in that one. Only specifically because I want JANIBEK to become undisputed so Crawford can go down there and cook him. Because I think he's the next. I think if other than Bud defending against somebody at 68, I see him going down to 60. And I'm gonna tell you who I think he's gonna fight at 68. But I think if JANIBEK can somehow become undisputed, Crawford might go down there and whoop his ass and take that belt. So there ain't nobody in this chat to believe JANIBEK could beat Terrence Crawford because they all didn't seen the light. Y'all all didn't seen it. Y'all know the truth. So the only one try to troll me or gaslight me, I ain't gonna believe you. Y'all already know what time it is with Bud Crawford. Unbeatable. Now, at 68, the only credible name that I would like to watch Terrence Crawford fight, okay, is Jamal Charlo. Undisputed. Jamal Charlo. There you go. You know what I mean? Or Jamel, move your punk ass up. Come back up to 68 again and get cooked. I want one of the Charlos, personally. That's what I want. Now, all type of fucking crazy ass rumors is going on. Some motherfuckers is saying they're gonna fight B-Ball. You know what I mean? It's never enough. You've heard me say this. Like, no matter what accomplishment Crawford do in this sport, there's gonna be some fucking weirdos that say, hey, fight him next. They just want to keep on just pushing the goalpost back and pushing the goal. Like, just move. Fuck y'all. Like, that shit's stupid. I don't even let that get under my skin no more. But at the same time, I believe Crawford's next opponent is going to be one of the Charlos. Definitely at 68. One of them. One of them niggas. For real, I say cook them both. I say your next 2 fights should be both the Charlos. Both of them. Like, yep. Fuck them both up. That's what I say. That's what I think he should fight. Caleb Plant don't deserve a shot. Dimitri Andrade don't deserve a shot. The Mexican Monster said, I'm not going down to 68. Let Crawford shine down there, nigga. I'm a light heavyweight. Killed that fight. I like to speculate on that one because everybody tried to run with that shit because Turkey tweeted that bullshit because they like to believe the hype all the time. But Benavidez kept it 100, nigga. I'm not fighting Crawford. Facts. Let that nigga shine, man. Everybody always trying to hate on that nigga. Anyway, you know what I mean? I want the Charlos. Period. I don't want nobody else. Now, as far as JANIBEK beating Lara. Yeah, I think JANIBEK's gonna beat Laura's old ass, man. I think Laura's one of them motherfuckers that is one fight away from retirement. All it takes is he's gonna keep fighting as long as he's champion. But all it's gonna take is one mean ass contender to blitz him out the ring. Okay. And you know what? We are gonna talk about Boots tonight because he did the same shit he always do after every fight. But I'm gonna land my plane with the Crawford shit first. Now, yeah, so like I said, I want Crawford to whoop fucking both the Charlo's asses. That's what I want. Then will we get JANIBEK? If JANIBEK become undisputed, maybe. You know what I mean? But I doubt that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think it's going to be one of the Charlos more than likely. Or the Canelo turned down a rematch, even though his fans are saying, you should get your get back. Y'all want to see that again? I said the same thing to Errol Spence fans, bro. Why y'all want to watch that ass whooping twice? It really makes no sense, bro. Like, Canelo's like, nah, hell no. I will bet anybody on this panel, anybody, that Canelo Alvarez don't take no rematch with Terrence Crawford. Guarantee y'all that. I want him to. I hope he do. I would like to watch that. Just like I would like to watch Spence get his ass whooped twice. Everybody always seem to see, like, bro, the nigga don't. That's what I mean when we say nigga you don't know shit about boxing. Because when you get beat that thoroughly, nigga, it's only gonna be worse next time. Because next time they're gonna take the handcuffs completely off. He was kind of handy. They handcuffed him on that one. Like, chill out. Just keep boxing smart, nigga. But Bud wanted to go for the kill. You know what I mean? Like he did in 11th and 12th. What'd he do? Imagine if he did start doing that shit in the 7th. Yeah, we might have seen Canelo Alvarez down for the first time, but they held him back. Now, in the rematch, they're not going to hold him back. They're going to take the handcuffs all the way up. Go fuck him up. Yeah. Then it's going to be, then y'all really going to be fucking crying like that was the first time, bro. Y'all don't want them problems again. Just like the Spence fans did, bro. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all what's about to happen. Y'all niggas ain't seeing Canelo again until May. Get me? He ain't fighting again until May, bro. All right, he gone. The rest of his year is done. Let it go. He got coached. Like, stop it. Stop with the... Get back Canelo. The Spence fans did the same shit. They still waiting. Know why? Because a mental beating is worse than a physical one, bro. And when somebody do that to you, bro, the same thing he did to Spence and the same thing he did to Canelo, nigga, they need time for their psyche to heal, bro. Their psyche is fractured right now. Their ego is fractured right now. Like, Canelo thought he was going to go in there and just land one hard-ass shot and put Crawford down. He looked stupid as fuck. That shit blew up way in his face. See, like, that destroyed his ego. The ego got destroyed. The mystique got destroyed. You know what I mean? So now, nigga, his fans ain't got nowhere to go with this shit. So they gotta cry. Get to get back. But we seen this already. We seen this story. We seen this movie, bro. RC in the motherfucking building. What up, bro?
Good, man. What's happening?
Chilling, dog. How you feeling tonight?
Yo, beautiful middle of the week. Hump day is over with, headed towards the weekend, man.
Yeah, man, same here, man. That's why I'm streaming tonight, nigga. I got the day off tomorrow, man. I was gonna kick back, have a good stream with the guys tonight, and then I'm drinking a little bit, but I ain't as turned up as I was last time. See, I'm keeping it together tonight, RC. Feel me, bro?
I hear that, man. But like I said, man, boxing on a little, boxing taking a little break until November kick in. But like I said, I'm gonna football it out into the what they call it, the circus.
Shit, nigga, I do keep it 100, RC. My interest is growing in that fight, bro. I have to be honest. I like the muscle Tank put on, bro. I think he's really gonna come out and whoop Jake ass. Now I'm all for it. I'm all for it, dog. And just don't see. Listen, but again, I ain't gonna feed too much into the hype like I did with Mike Tyson. You know what I mean? But I'm starting to feel that type of excitement. Like, bro, maybe I will be like excited watching this fight because if he come out and whoop Jake's ass, bro, I'ma love every second, nigga. You know that.
But you know, it's just a precursor to Mike Tyson Mayweather at the beginning of the year next year. You know that.
Yeah, bro, but like, you know how normally, you know, Jake fights could build a whole bunch of hype, but then they turn out to be just bullshit. This one, the hype Tank might really come out there and live up to it. This time, like, I'm about to fuck this dude up, and he looked like he's about to fuck this dude up. The press conference kind of showed me that, RC, but I was kind of being biased. But to be honest, he looked like he's taking it serious like a real fight. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I hope it does. That'll be good for everybody Friday night, you know what I'm saying, on Netflix. I mean, shit, it's something to do. it's put it like this. It tie you over to your subject you just had about Haney and Brian Norman the week after. That's coming up that very next week after that. So
Yeah.
it just give you something to do up until then. But I mean, speaking on that, I am very impressed about Haneys' confidence and the way he coming into this fight. All that's telling me is Haney experience is showing.
What I'm noticing about, are you noticing the two RC that Haney's going to come? It look like he's trying to match him power for power. Are you noticing this?
Well, it's not really that, because when a boxer shows you something in camp, is this something they want you to see, or it's either going to throw you off? Because like I say, at this point here, it's mind game, right? And Haney is that's why I say I've been telling people since the beginning they announced this fight. The experience is gonna show. The experience is gonna show, like for real. And
yeah, I agree. Like if he can use his IQ, footwork, and box like we know he can, it's gonna be very hard for Norman to land a solid shot. He has that potential. But is he gonna come out with something to prove it like he did against Garcia? There's a question mark, Garcia.
I think he learned from that dude. That's what I'm saying. I think he learned from that. And that's gonna help him in this fight. And it's almost like all.
Did he though? But did he learn from that, RC?
I'm gonna use football terminology. I'm gonna say all the pressure is on Norman when it shouldn't be. That's what it's like feeling like. Like, how you gonna let Haney beat you when you supposed to be the knockout artist? You supposed to just, he's scared.
Hold up. No. His dad is guaranteeing a knockout again. That's putting more pressure on him the same way he did against Ryan.
You see what I'm saying?
Every time Bill come out, now listen. One thing we can say is when Bill says something gonna happen, definitely gonna go out there and try to do it. We've seen it too many times, bro. And he's doing it again. Debo Dev. Well, that's funny as hell to me. Debo Dev is the scariest kid on the block. And he got to knock Norman Jr. the fuck out. Bill Haney's words, not mine.
Well, like I said, man, it's
that's a pipe dream, RG. Yeah, we know Devin can't punch hard.
Yeah, I don't believe Bill. I don't believe shit Bill's saying.
He can't punch hard, bro. It's like, bro, you can't train power. Because every fighter would have power if you could do that shit.
But see, there you go with the mind games again. You seen Terrence Crawford do it to Canelo. Terrence Crawford played calm the whole build-up of the fight. Think about it. He
never seen Bud until right at the weigh-in is when he seen him for the first time. I noticed that too. That was a way calmer, laid back. I'm gonna enjoy the moment, Crawford. We never seen him like that before. Smiled all the way to the ring. Now look at Bud. He's relaxed. Like, you know what I mean? But I did notice the lock. Remember that crazy look again? Everybody tried to make it a meme. That was him locking in. Like, yeah, you dead. All the smiling and hugging and loving is over now.
I think that was the result of, remember that? I think that was that Tuesday night where Eddie Reynoso said it's gonna be a knockout. I think that was a result of that.
That was like, all right, now I'm gonna really cook your mans.
Right. So what I'm thinking is, Bill playing mind games right now. Oh, Devin is Debo Devin. He playing mind games because he know they have the way more experience than Norman.
They do.
Keep it away.
Oh, they do.
So I'm thinking, and sometimes mind games and mental fortitude is like half the battle in boxing.
All right, so listen, bro. That's what I'm saying. In my opinion, I think the Normans look more confident. I believe this.
Yeah.
I think the Haneys is a little, bro. Devin ain't saying shit.
But see, that's the thing, though.
He always talking shit, bro. He always say something, give an interview, something. He ain't doing none of that shit.
But it goes to the mental warfare. Think about it. How many interviews you really see Jalen Hurts give? And we just talking a football of the defending champion.
That nigga, bro, listen. He don't. The nigga don't barely speak.
But what I do on Sunday, that motherfucker go out there and show up.
He ain't show up this Sunday.
Well, you know what I'm trying to say.
Saquon Barkley had 20 yards rushing. What are they doing in Philly? They gave it to him. Bro, they gave it to him 6 times, RC. What are they doing in Philly?
No, this is what I'm saying.
They trying to implode their own season and shit.
I'm not talking about last week. I'm talking about the team in totality.
They all right. Listen, bro. RC, what are you noticing about this season? All the powerhouse teams are starting to look pretty fucking normal, ain't they? Josh Allen had 8 interceptions on the whole season last year. He got 6 already in 5 games.
But this is what I'm saying.
Pat Mahomes is 3-3. When's the last time we seen that shit?
It's early, bro.
I love it. Nah. Yeah, I know it's early. And I know a lot of the teams everybody's saying good, like Green Bay and like Tampa Bay and like all these teams that's coming out the gates high. How many times have we seen that happen and they lose the next 6?
But listen to me, it's early. You know, bro. Let's speak about your Steelers. Last year, your motherfucker had a 3 to 4 game lead in the AFC North.
We did.
Why did they cut the eggs before they?
And then what happened? Our quarterback got hurt. Our fucking whole chemistry came out. Then we had to run with fucking washed up ass Russ. This year, everybody said Aaron Rodgers was gonna be trash, nigga. Trash, man. He's playing like a motherfucking dog, bro.
It's still early, Punch.
No, our schedule's easy. Hold on. We got the Bengals Thursday. You think Joe Flacco gonna beat us?
No, he's not.
All right. We got Jordan Love and the Packers next week.
Okay, that's a game.
That's a game. But I think we're gonna beat them niggas.
Hold on. Let's fast forward some more. Let me put you on this. Big Trust is coming back before the end of October. If the Ravens can go 5-5, they gonna try to walk y'all ass down again.
Nigga, do you know the Ravens is the worst team in our division? The Ravens is 1-5. They got a superhero to climb to catch us, bro. They ain't catching us.
Listen to me, Punch.
We're not trash like that. Stop that.
Last year they started 2-5. Think about it.
Them ain't last year's Ravens, man. Bro, that's what I'm trying to say, RC. These niggas is losing everybody.
Listen to me. The division is open for the Ravens to make a run. And watch this.
Our division.
It's open for the Steelers to lock the door and close.
We're about to shut that shit. Slam it shut.
You have the opportunity. Cleveland ain't gonna do y'all shit. And Joe Burrow is out for the year.
He out. The Bengals and the Browns ain't beating us. It's only the Ravens.
Let me tell you something. Do not sleep on the Ravens to do a fucking.
I'm sleeping on them. Fuck them. Fuck the Ravens. Fuck them. Fuck them. Nigga. No, I'm not listening. Fuck the Ravens.
Them bitches run a 6-game run.
RC. You talking to a nigga that bleed black and gold, and we hate everything purple and black. Fuck them.
I know this.
But no. Let me tell you something. I always think we're gonna be better than them, even when we worse, nigga. I don't give a fuck if we lose every game of the season, as long as we beat Baltimore, RC. You know what I'm talking about.
I feel like that about the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, nigga.
But listen to me. You always gotta keep an eye on them motherfuckers.
Of course.
Tell me if I'm lying. I know you're still a fan, but tell me if I'm lying. Every year, don't the fucking Ravens run about 6 in a row? Every fucking year.
Sometimes. They the last 2 years they did, but before that they had a little sussy. But every year don't we usually split with them? Yeah.
That's not saying shit because y'all split with the Browns, so that don't mean shit.
We split with the Browns. Bro, Big Ben was fucking 29-3. Big Ben was 29-3 against the Browns. Stop it. We ain't split with them.
I'm talking about recently. I'm not talking about the Big Ben.
I bet you are, nigga. Bro, like I said, recently, bro, we ain't had no quarterback, man. Now we got a quarterback.
But listen to me, nigga. Y'all let Jameis Winston beat y'all in the snow.
Yeah, man. And we lost to Terrell Pryor a couple times, bro. It's like some niggas just got our number. I don't be mad. I don't know what that be. Like there was some niggas that we just couldn't fuck with. Winston beat us when he was in Tampa Bay too.
I'm gonna tell you what it's called. It's just called division rivalry. You can't explain it. I'm gonna tell you something about the Saints. Even when we was winning fucking playoff after playoff, we kept splitting with the fucking Carolina Panthers. I couldn't believe that shit for the life of fucking me. But that's just division rivalry. Ain't shit you can do about it.
Yeah, that's true. All division games crack. But bro, we won a lot of division champions, bro. Like we got a lot of division titles, just like the Saints do.
But watch this. I'm gonna tell you another division rivalry that made you scratch your head. When Tom Brady went to the Buccaneers in the NFC South, that motherfucker couldn't beat the Saints to save his fucking life, and we was trash.
Couldn't beat the Saints at all. The rivalry game, that's different.
Division rivalry, a motherfucker.
But that's because Brady got so used to the rule in the AFC East for so many years. He went to the NFC South and realized like them niggas ain't with that.
Right. So I mean, you can't explain division rivalry. You gonna split with Cleveland? You gonna split with Baltimore? It's just how it is.
No, it's usually Bengals we split with. We usually cook Cleveland. We really cook Cleveland a lot.
Man, y'all ain't gotta worry about the fucking Bengals at all.
No, they done. Once they lost Burrow, it was a wrap for them. It's a wrap for y'all. But as Lamar went down, he done for what, 4 weeks?
He coming back October 26th.
Oh, he'll be back right before the game. We're gonna let him have it. We're gonna put him right back in that injury room.
Big Trust gonna come back and at least gonna get you.
Bro, he never kills us, bro. He never kills us. There's always close games with them.
I ain't talking about against the Steelers. They motherfuckers gonna find a way to run 6-7 off. I don't know how.
I don't know how. They're gonna have to catch us. We running away with the division. We got more wins than the whole division, bro.
I know. Yeah, y'all have to close that shit out. There's no leaving the fucking door cracked. Ain't leaving the bitch open. Nothing.
It's bad.
Shit happens at the end of the year.
Yeah, I know how crazy it can get, bro. But we're gelling together. We're getting a few injuries here and there, but we're starting to gel, bro. And remember, we got a cornerback that could blitz and fake a blitz. You know, them motherfuckers. Jalen Ramsey, dangerous motherfucker, bro. I'm so happy we got him. He really did change our entire secondary. That was where we was trash at RC, our secondary, bro.
Right. Hey,
but this Sunday, I want to give a shout out to all my guys. This Sunday was a bad week for everybody, except for the Steelers and the Packers. And shout out to the Chiefs, man. I was happy y'all beat the Lions, man. I think they overrated. Like, they had lost to them, I'd have been mad.
Like y'all have a Troy Polamalu. Y'all come from a fucking tail. Oh man, I'm not used to fucking Pittsburgh having a fucking trash secretary. That's
man, these last couple years, bro, they've been terrible. Now they get in there.
But back to boxing, because I know it's a boxing channel. Yo, that confidence, see like the confidence Pittsburgh have? That's what Devin have right now.
I don't know, man. I don't see that shit. I see nervousness.
No, he ain't got it all. When you think you got it in the bag,
that's what I say, man. Overconfidence is even worse.
I know I'm jumping football to boxing. Do you really think Baltimore come and get y'all? No. Do Devin really think he got to worry about Brian Norman? No.
But I don't understand why when you ain't got a glass jaw.
Hey, man.
You fighting a nigga who just put a nigga in a coma and you can't take a hard punch, bro. Come on, RC.
You're not going to put yourself in that position. I just don't believe
listen, this is what makes it intriguing, RC. What if Norman Jr. knows how to cut off the ring? What if we trap him on the ropes or lead him into one of them hard hooks? Then what?
He gonna have to deal with it, man. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like Norman Jr. is evolving. All right, we don't know what he's gonna do in this fight. We know exactly what Devin gonna do. Exactly.
You're right.
You see what I'm saying, bro? Yeah, that's why I'm so excited about this fight, because I don't know who's gonna win. I don't know. That's why I picked Brian Norman, but in reality, I don't know, bro. It's one of them ones where it's like, bro, it's so good of a fight, man. I don't know who's gonna win, man. Anything can happen. It's gonna be a good ass fight if Devin don't run. But we know Devin's gonna run. Devin's gonna run. He's not gonna stand there. We know this. We know this already. We're gonna get Ramos with a couple more punches. That's what we're gonna get.
Well, you know what? I'm about to make you laugh. And this is not no shot to nobody, but I'm about to use some shit that people have used in these channels before. I like Haney, but I won't be mad if Norman wins.
Because we all know, like, bro, if he land if we want one nice combination on you, bro, the whole tide of the fight gonna change.
Hey man, I'm
It
just
is.
saying. I
Like,
don't know.
real fast, nigga. Cause bro, well, listen, bro. I always said this. I said Haney is a great fighter. I always said this about Mayweather. Like nobody landed a clean shot on him ever his whole career. But I always wondered when after that Shane Mosley shit, like, bro, if somebody can land a nice clean combination, like a 3-4 punch combination cleanly on Floyd, I don't know, he might go down. No, he never let that happen. When Ryan Wall get Devin, in that first couple seconds of that first round, I was like, oh God, Devin's chin. Yeah, that's why he never fought Tank.
Right. Right.
Because Tank has the footwork to track you down and lead you into one of them hard hooks, bro. And I think Brian Norman Jr. could do the same thing. He has great footwork, bro. I've been studying him. You know, I like to study these niggas when they get close to these fights. Why? Because I bet on these niggas, bro. I don't just bet off of like, oh, gut feeling. No, nigga. I study fighters, then I bet. You understand? Like, you know what I mean? So, and what I'm noticing is like one is evolving. And this is no disrespect to the Haneys, bro, because Haney's a great fighter. He's a great fighter, pound for pound fighter. But it look like you hit your ceiling, dog. You ain't showing us nothing new in a while. So you won't have to show me. I need you to evolve in this next fight. You need to, I mean, for real, for him to win, for Haney to win, have any chance, he has to fight that same fight Terrence Crawford did against Canelo. Great defense, great footwork, win every exchange, take the fight to him, inside, outside, ring IQ. If he can do that, he's going to whoop Norman Jr.'s ass. But can he do it? Can he take a punch the way Bud was eating them shots from Canelo? That's where it's like, Right. See, this is a fight where you can say, shit, man, Haney tightened the motherfucker, but if Norman land that one shot, man, oh no. This is that fight where you can really take that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, dog? That's what I'm saying. Again, I respect Devin Haney, the fighter to the teeth. One of my favorite fighters, like, it was just that lawsuit shit. I ain't like that. Y'all remember, that's well documented on my channel. But at the same time, bro, I've always respected his skill. The dude's highly skilled. Highly skilled. It's just that jaw. That jaw suspect. And that's always detrimental when you're a fighter.
Hey, can we say this? Because a lot of people forgetting this, bro. And I got to put this on your mind because I ain't even hear you mention. You know this is Devin Haney's debut at 147.
Yeah, that's what I go. The nigga got the biggest balls I've ever seen. Like, damn, nigga. Like, this is one of the situations where, like, damn, Dev, you ain't gonna take a tune-up first. It ain't like the boot shit. It's like, bro, you should probably take a tune-up first. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? You ain't even fight that much at 140. You had like 2-3 fights at 140, jumping up to 47. Like, bro, that's no picnic up there.
Two fights at 140.
Yeah, like, bro, like, and he was like jumping up to 47, and then he's jumping up in there against Norman Jr., the best nigga at 47. So I respect the fuck out of that. That's what I said. I respect his game. I respect his resume. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, bro, sometimes you bite off a little more than you chew. And we seen it with Ryan Garcia. You underestimated his skills and he put your ass on the ground 3 times. I don't care what excuse niggas try to make. He put your ass on the ground 3 times with the same punch we all knew was coming.
Right.
You understand? So, like, you know what I mean? And again, it was because you were trying to impress your pops who told you to go in there and kill that nigga. It's like, bro, you gotta have power to do that. Like, you know, so I hope you just don't fall for that again. Like I said, I hope we get, I don't mind if we get the Ramos performance, but with punches and get in there and don't be scared to exchange. Don't just run around the whole night like that and just jab, and just try to coast your way to the victory. You can't do that against Brian Norman Jr. because he's going to run you into one of them hard shots. Just like, here's a good example, RC. Roman Villa, Speedy Ellis. Speedy Rashidi, remember? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He ran right into one of them hard-ass punches and the whole tide of the fight turned, didn't he?
Right.
And he was whooping Villa's ass all fight. One hard shot down.
But see, this is why I'm going with it. This is why I'm going with it. I'm following you here. You don't think this will be a more comfortable Dev? This is not a Dev that's been doing the crazy ass weight cuts he's been doing for the last.
Okay, so I think this is a real question from Mark and not just a troll. Hey, Punch, why Bud always fight people with injuries? Is it just luck or good planning? Canelo with an elbow, Spence with a rib, multiple other things. Here's my response to this. If y'all niggas got all these ailments, why you get in the ring then? It's a convenient excuse to have after the fact, but he looked goddamn healthy to me getting into that ring, didn't he? Did his elbow look like he was hurt when he was throwing all them hard ass shots when Bud was blocking him? Did he look like he had a sore elbow? Huh? Was Spence's eye fucking with him because he needed eye surgery or because Bud was jabbing the fuck out of him all night? You gotta make it make sense because it's a very convenient excuse to have after the fact. But I guarantee you this right now, Nectar of the Gods, if either one of them niggas would have won, I bet you nobody would have had a sore elbow or a fucked up eye. I'm just saying. Am I lying? Or I'm just saying. Am I wrong, RC? Could I be wrong? No, I won't be wrong, nigga. All fighters have an excuse after they get embarrassed, bro. This is how it is. This is boxing.
All fighters.
This is boxing, Mark. In reality, it's a convenient excuse, but we saw what happened. You just got when you get outclassed like that, you gotta say something to defend yourself because your ego just took a huge hit.
I'll tell you, when those egos hit, the excuses come. The most famous excuse of 2025 has been the grease in my eye.
The grease in my eye, my nigga? Yes. The ultimate excuse. So it's like, bro, this is boxing.
What did they do?
Like, this is how it is. Now, every fighter of a high caliber or that is considered a high caliber fighter, if they lose in embarrassing fashion, or they get completely outclassed and they try their hardest, because Canelo tried his hardest and couldn't do shit. So when that happens, nigga, you have to say something because not only did your pride take a hit, your popularity and your ego took a hit. So you gotta say something to make up for yourself, bro.
My wrist, my hand, the weight cut.
Like Vince came up there on the press conference and said, "Nigga, I ain't making no excuses." But 2 weeks later, he said, "Eye surgery." Yeah, bro. Like that, and he let that deadline go past because he ain't want to go through that again. Just like Canelo's not gonna want to go through that again. It's like, bro, he whooped my ass that bad with the handcuffs on. If they take them off, it's gonna be worse, bro. So it's like, nah, this not gonna happen. That's why his fans on there talking about Canelo. You gotta get your get back. That sounds real familiar, don't it, RC? They're not getting back in there with him, bro. No, listen. Every nigga that's ever got in a ring with Terrence Crawford has never said, "I want to rematch him." Nobody. It's too convincing of an ass whooping, bro. It's like, I don't even want to see that again, but I'll watch it. When it's like one of them things where even his fans is like, "Nah, dog, don't do that."
Earl did say he wanted to be.
Earl said he wanted to get it, but nigga, it's just 3 years later, and he still ain't fought nothing. He's still recovering from them psychological wounds, RC. Because that's what he said. Like, it's not the physical shit. He been healed from that. It's the mental shit, bro. Your psyche can't handle getting embarrassed like that, bro. Like, those were two of the biggest fights of the whole fucking decade. Those two fights were two of the biggest. Where motherfucker, everybody was watching it. Everybody watched it. If you didn't like boxing, you still watched it. It's like the Super Bowl. Them was the big fights that everybody watched. And you get it done like Errol got done, nigga, his psyche is fucked up, bro. When they called you the big fish, you the big fish, you the run boxing, you the best.
I got a call. I'm about to jump off. I'm gonna jump back on.
All right, my nigga. Thanks for coming up, but I'll be on for a little bit longer.
All right.
Just think about this, Mark. You the big fish. You the big fish. You the man. Nigga, ain't nobody better than you. Crawford is a stepping stone. Here, Grim Reaper, knock on the door, and it's strap season. And the nigga come out and flat out dominate you in the biggest fight of the decade. That's what they posted. That's what everybody said it was. But it didn't look like that when the fight happened, did it? Complete and utter ass whooping. Put you down in the second round. Never been dropped before your whole career. Took every tool you had away. Can't land a solid shot on this nigga. Hitting you with punches. Everything. This is the thing that makes Crawford so great. The shit that you're supposed to not do in boxing, like ever do, like throw an uppercut from the ropes. You're not ever supposed to do that. Crawford does that shit. That's what he drops Spence with. He does this shit and it works. All the things in boxing that you're not supposed to do, that they say don't do in boxing, Crawford do amazingly. That's what makes the nigga an anomaly. That's why I say he's extraordinary, bro. You'll never see nothing like that again. Like, you know what I mean? He makes all the flaws in boxing like great. Like all the minuses he turned into pluses. Don't ask me how he do it. He's a freak of nature. You know what I mean? But that's why they come up with excuses. It's not convenient planning, Mark. It's just fighters gotta have an excuse when you get embarrassed. Or when you lose, period. Like you will rarely ever see. Go back and watch fights as far back as the fucking 30s and look at great champions that then lost. You know what I mean? And then they all had an excuse, bro. Every single one of them, bro. But like I say, if they would have won, you wouldn't have heard nothing about no elbow, no eye, nigga, none of that. You know what I mean? It's just a convenient ass excuse. You know what I mean? For all fighters, gotta have that tucked in excuse just in case they lose, bro. You know what I mean? Because boxing is just a funny ass sport like that. Like football is like that in certain ways, but boxing, they the best at that type shit. Excuses, they the best at that shit. Like, it's kind of hard to do that in team sports, but in boxing, you the star, so all the lights is on you. So when you consider it one of the greats, one of the best ever to do it and shit like that, and a motherfucker come in and just whoop your motherfucking ass real bad, yeah, or embarrass you like he did Canelo, where he can completely technically outbox you, take everything away, just do everything you try to do better and make you look super average. Bro, that's just a boxer's mind is fragile. So that type of shit, like, yeah, but we might not even see Canelo fight in May, bro. He might take the next year or two off, bro. Like, damn, that was wild, because it's not the physical shit, man. It's the psychological shit, man. Because now Mexico is like, Phil, they remember he got a whole country behind him. So in a way, dog, they all took that ass whooping. Like, you know what I mean? The whole country got their ass whooped with Canelo, bro. So when you gotta look your whole country in the eye after something like that happened to you, nigga, you have to have an excuse. You better. You know what I mean? You have to have an excuse, bro. Or motherfuckers ain't going to respect you no more. Like, boxing is a fickle sport, man. We'll turn on you in the drop of a hat. I do it all the time. Come on, man. When I started my channel, nigga, I was a fan of Boots. Look at me now. Nothing but disrespect. Like, you know what I mean? I had a little bit of respect for Teofimo Lopez. Then he went on a racist tirade. Like, damn, this nigga's a fucking weirdo. Like, you know what I mean? Ryan Garcia, too. Like, I was going hard for Ryan when they said he was on steroids, nigga. And then he said, fuck all niggas. Oh, well, fuck you, too. You're on the list. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, bro, flip-flop. I don't give him a pass like all these other lame-ass boxers and shit and fans and commentators you see out here doing that. Like, I wouldn't, if I was a big channel and Ryan Garcia said, I want to do an interview, I told Ryan Garcia to go fuck yourself, bro. You don't like niggas. Don't try to change up now. With that, once the mask slip, it slip forever. With me. You feel me? So, like, yeah, that's the type of person I am. That's the type of standards and shit I stand on, bro. Like, you know, so. Anyway, I think it was a good show tonight, man. I think I probably ended there, man. I've been on for about an hour. I don't think nobody, unless somebody else want to come up and talk some boxing. I got the link up, you know what I mean? So if you want to come up, you can come up and talk some boxing and we can chill. Cause like, you know me, bro. I can't like the rest of them niggas. I can't just be online for 5 hours talking, bro. Oh, hell no. You'll never get that on Punch Talk. The most you'll get, I don't like when my stream go over 3 fucking hours. You know what I mean? The most you'll get is an hour and a half, possibly 2 hours out of me, bro. So if anybody in the chat want to come up and talk about any of the topics, or they disagree or want to talk about anything, come on up, man. I'll sit up here for another shit. Let me see. I'll give motherfuckers 15 minutes. You know, nobody will come up here in the next 15 minutes and I'm going to shut it down. But until then, nigga, I guess we can talk about, we got Virgil Ortiz and Lubin coming up real soon, right? All right, so we can talk about what round we think. Oh, no. I told you we was going to talk about Boots. I ain't forget. I take pleasure in talking about this nigga. So, you know, when Boots won his fight, that bullshit ass fight we seen Saturday with that fucking bum ass tomato can, I went on an epic little tirade about that. If you watched me call that fight that night, I went on a tirade, nigga. Gave him no respect, man. It was amazing. So if you ain't see it, go check it out. But anyway, no, he called on everybody. Same thing he always do. Bitch ass nigga. You call all these niggas out, never want to fight them. Oh, that's why I call you Puss in Boots. We know you about to get another 15 and old bums that don't know shit about fighting in America. They can never fight in front of more than 100 people. His last fight was in a goddamn chicken coop. Now he in front of 5,000 fucking people. The whole city looking at him, hating him. Then they got a look of fear all in his ass, walking to the ring just like that nigga Limos, whatever the fuck his name was there. That's what you gonna get. Like, you know what I mean? But he called out everybody. Nobody responded but Bachram. Bachram said, I'm ready, come get you something. Virgil said, nigga, we should have been fought you bitch ass nigga. Those are the only 2 people that responded. Virgil, who been trying to get this nigga in the ring, and Bachram Mortaliev. Nigga, there we go. Boots. Hey, Boots. You want punches of respect? Go get in there with Bachram. Get in there with Bachram in the bench, Australia. Go get in there and embarrass that nigga. Go in there and do him the same way you just did Limos. Knock Bachram out in the first round. Stand there with him. Stand there with him and give him the blues like you did with Limos, that scared ass bum. He was really like an amateur for real still. Hey, you really look back at Limos' career, bro. That nigga started when he was 18 and had 15 fights in like fucking 13 years. Nigga, when you that fucking green, you should be fighting 3-4 times a year. You was fighting once a year. Now you in the ring with Boots Ennis, a former unified champion, in front of a whole city of motherfuckers cheering for him. Yeah, you're really gonna come out confident for that fight. Jesus, the man all that shit was so evident, bro. That's why I don't like it, bro. The shit they pull, bro. Eddie Hearn out here gassing him up. Crawford versus Ennis is the best fight there is. Now Boots and Crawford, that's a great fight. Well, Crawford ain't ready for Boots now. If you niggas don't stop this shit, y'all talked this shit 2 years ago. and we flamed out the building, man. It's too much ammunition. Like, you understand? Like, do y'all, listen, this ain't me trying to say, oh, don't fight him. I would love if Crawford just said, fuck it, you know what? I'm just going to whoop his ass right now and just show everybody, oh, yes, he'll beat the fuck out Boots. Oh, he'll beat the fuck out of Boots, nigga. I guarantee you niggas right now, even round one, if Boots and Crawford got made today, I guarantee you none of y'all will take that motherfucker for the win. No, but none of y'all will be like, oh, now Boots is going to win this shit. Nope. Y'all will all be like, Crawford about to whoop his ass. Yup. It's no secret now, bro. Everybody see the light now. Ain't nobody in here to argue with me or gaslight me on that. But I would love that fight to get made. Please, I hope they make it. I hope Bud just be sitting here and keep on listening to this bullshit and be like, you know what, man, I'm gonna just cook this motherfucker just for the sake of cooking him. There's no point of beating him. He's trash and he's not on my level. It's just to show the world that. Like, for real. Like, I'm so mad that he didn't take that fight and he ended up fighting Ebenezer. I would have loved for him to stop the Boots train. That nigga would have got exposed early. I had to study both these niggas too extensively. Boots ain't on the level of Crawford. He'll get his ass whooped bad. Bad. It would be ugly. That's like Spanish. Yup. And everybody's fucking, all them stupid ass casuals, jaw will be on the motherfucking floor. I hope that, yes, I really hope that happens. So I hope Bud says, you know what, man, just give me Boots. Give me him. But come up to 68, Boots. Come on up here. Uh-huh. Yeah, no tune-up. No rehydration clause, no excuse. Come on, just like Canelo. Come on. Undisputed title. Ring Magazine, nigga. Come on. Come on. Fake ass Ring Magazine champion. Come and fight a real champion. Come fight the pound for pound king. You've been calling me out forever. You didn't duck me twice. Right? Everybody's just liars. You the only one that's right. You ain't watched my fight versus Canelo. Fuck out of here, nigga. Cook that nigga like the bum he is, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. I ain't gonna go on a fucking crazy tirade about whack ass pussy and Boots. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna wrap it up. You know? But I'm gonna do a little recap. Canelo Alvarez fans, give it up, man. You don't want to see Canelo get crushed again. Canelo ain't taking that fight. Let it go, man. Let it go. Just like I had to tell the Spence fans, man. Let that shit go, man. Like, they were trying to tell me, let it go, punch, let it go. Crawford, oh, it's over. It's over. It's never over. I'll always remind you niggas of the greatness of Terrence Crawford, nigga. The great Terrence Crawford's name will always be mentioned on every single one of my live streams. I don't give a fuck if you like it or not. This is a Crawford channel, nigga. Deal with it. Understand? Fundora, you's a bitch. We know the truth. You really was gonna get cooked anyway. But at the same time, nigga, do a little research and you find out that that's the fight wasn't selling at all. So Al scrapped it. So who's really the bitch in this situation? Is it Al Haneys, the fucking Antichrist? Or is it Fundora, who's a bitch ass motherfucker who knew he wasn't gonna beat Thurman anyway? I told y'all motherfuckers niggas are scared to keep Thurman. I keep telling y'all that. Oh, he's washed up, boy, he's old. You know what I mean? Irony boxing in the building, whatever, brother. Oh, he just ride into the sunset. Man, nigga, ain't nobody ever dominate Keith Thurman. Y'all never seen it, but everybody seemed to think Fundora was gonna do it. No, he was gonna beat the shit out of Fundora. And it seemed like niggas be like, oh, he get hurt before the Tim Zoo fight because he's gonna be the one to expose him. You know what I mean? Then Fundora get the glory. Now you're like, all right, I'm just gonna crush Fundora now. And then this nigga pulls out, bro. My hands, man, stop it. Stop it, bro. That shit's pissing me off, man. Nobody want to see one time shine, nigga. All you hating motherfuckers. My whole chat be hating on him. Nigga, Keith Thurman's great, nigga. And you keep saying niggas do this bullshit to him, bro. But they don't want to see him back on the mountain. He can't come back on the championship mountain because niggas is haters, man. Niggas don't want to lose their belts, man. Niggas talk. That's what that is. That's what that is, chat. That's duck moves right there, bro. Don't that injury excuse is for the birds, nigga. You ain't want to get beat up. Tower and Inferno. I ain't gonna never let you lay this down. Just like I ain't letting the Schofields live it down. I don't give a fuck how many washed up bums he knocked out in the first round. Floyd. Use a duck too, nigga. All them niggas who be pulling that injury shit right before fights supposed to happen. You bitch ass nigga. We know tickets wasn't selling. Al Haymon said, scrap it. Fake an injury, nigga. Nigga, we'll make it up to Keith. Shit be crazy, man. Ooh, that's the shit about boxing I can't stand, man. I can't stand that shit, bro. I know y'all in the chat can't stand that shit either, bro. But as soon as you get excited for a fight, man, that shit happen, bro. Fuck them niggas, man. That's why I don't rock with PBC. that bullshit right there, nigga. Turkey, if you start doing that, I'm gonna feel the same way about you. Please keep it coming, man. But as soon as you start that napping little devilish shit, I'm gonna rain down hellfire on you the same way I do the fucking demonic ass PVC and the antichrist ass leader, nigga. That puppet behind him, I mean, that creepy motherfucker who be sitting in the throne, all you can see is his hands tapping together. That's Al Heyman, man. Conniving motherfucker, bro. Telling you. Like, for real. Come in acting like you benefit in this sport and you really just taking what you can. I wish RC was here for that. He probably mad as hell I'm shitting on PVC right now. They always fucking niggas over, man. I think all the great fighters should just leave PVC, bro. Like, in Top Rank, bro, it's over for them. They look like they about to be out of business in 5 years. That's interesting. Bob Arum, the chickens have come home to roost, you fucking prick. Don't feel bad for you at all. This is Punch, nigga. Shout out to the guys, man. 913, Nectar of the Gods, GMT Sports, DJ, RC, Chappelle, Round, and all the niggas who came through tonight, man. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. I'm Punch, man. I'm out.